You know, I'm honestly kind of disappointed. In other Mario games, Mario has an idle animation where he would either lay down or pull out a book, I think is in one of the games, or even fall asleep. I mean, I know for a fact even in like Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze, they pull out a 3DS or a Wii U, I think, depending on what version you're playing. But in this game, it doesn't seem like that is an option, because I've been sitting here for quite a couple of minutes just trying to get him to sleep on this bench, but it doesn't happen. Anyways, welcome back to another episode of Super Mario Sunshine. I just spotted a blue coin that is not in our wallet, so let's quickly change that. Because we haven't explored too much of Delfino Plaza, and that's for good reason. We haven't unlocked enough of, I'm going to say, our... Whoa, Mario. That was an impressive side flip. We haven't quite unlocked all of our abilities yet that would make me really want to explore... Really, Toadsworth? All that this place has to offer yet. Like this. We will get you eventually. I promise. That's one shrine I do remember from playing this game originally as a kid. Is having tried time in and time out, how many different ways, how many different tries of clipping, anything I could possibly think of as a kid, which wasn't very much, to get that shrine, and then eventually figuring out how to do it the right way. It's like, oh, I feel kind of stupid. But welcome back to Ricco Harbor. A very good level, but the mission we're going to be doing today is not going to be quite as fun. At least I don't remember it being very fun. Because we're on a very, very fast jet ski. Sweet, got that. So we can check that off our list. And the thing is, these things are rather fast. We don't need to do the 100 coins on this level. I think we can get away with doing it in the next time we use the bloopers. So I believe this actually has 2 shrines for us to get. I'm going to do the stupid thing and try to go with the very fast blooper and see if I can do it. So I believe this is like the castle slides in Mario 64, where if you go fast enough, you get an extra shrine. Now, I can't guarantee that I will be able to do it. Just kind of trying to take whatever shortcuts I see. That's one of the big issues, and why I remember this being very difficult. Nice thing is it throws you back in here. But I remember having fits with this as it... There we go. I remember having fits with this as a kid. But I also wasn't very good at games when I played this originally. I have kind of a weird history with video games in terms of kind of starting late, I would say. Because I used to play a lot of older games. I'm going to say older because they're retro now. I didn't like that run anyway. Man, I'm going to hate myself in editing for this because these all count as deaths because they're taking lives. But I played a lot of older games growing up because my brother was playing them. And some of them I have really fond memories of. Because I felt like in some way I could contribute to helping my brother win the game. So like, I remember playing Sonic 3, and I don't know if that's going to be a game I eventually figure out a way to do Devil's Deal for or not. Or I just play it and start saying, I'm going to have 1 or 2 series that are quite literally just for fun series. And that's what these are. Which probably isn't a bad idea. But I remember playing Sonic 3 with my brother and playing Tails, playing Sonic 3 as Tails and him sending me to kill all the bosses because as Tails you can't die. So I could go and snipe all the bosses while he was staying alive, and that made us work really well together. I remember playing Mario Double Dash, and Double Dash was the first game that really forced my brother and I to work cooperatively. Because even in Sonic 3, I still didn't quite understand how to work cooperatively with my brother. Double Dash was the first game that really forced us to work together, and so I hold Double Dash in a very high place in my heart because of that. Because he would drive, and it was my job to be the weapons loader and hit things and all that. And when we first started playing, I was a bit of a troll. And what I would do was I would try to punch people because it was fun. I thought that was a blue coin. Sorry, it looked like there was something there. But yeah, I very avidly thought punching people is fun. At least in video games. Kids, don't try that in real life. Because punching people isn't nice. But eventually we started really working together, and he would pass me items, and then we would coordinate, and he'd be like, okay, I took a drift too sharply, I need help correcting, and be like, okay, and I would punch us further out so we would barely cut corners rather than go flying off the map. And so that was always really fun, and I have high appreciation in video games for that reason. And I guess the reason why I'm talking about this is I've just been thinking lately on, like, what got me into video games. Obviously it was my brother. My brother played a lot of video games, and I can't say... Sorry, I'm trying to figure out where this X is. But my brother got me into video games. What got him into video games? I don't know. Because they were cool, maybe? I'm not sure. But I can definitely tell how much of an influence he's had on the video games that I play and that I enjoy. Because I play a lot of older games that probably for the games I grew up with don't make sense. So like, the next Devil's Deal series, at the time I'm recording this, isn't quite out yet, but I know it's going to be an older game, older than even Ocarina of Time, and it'll be interesting to see how that goes. I think it's going to be fun, but I know at the same time, it's been done to death by people who've been on this channel a lot longer than I have, or been on this medium a lot longer than I have. Sorry, this seems like a blue coin would be here. Or maybe it'll be in a later episode. But I grew up playing a very diverse array of games, and I still do. So, like, I hadn't played Super Mario 64 until this collection that just came out, with the exception of I played Super Mario 64 DS, because it came out with the DS, and it's when I was really getting into games. On the flip side, we'll just go back down and take the thing back up. I knew that'd be worth it. I remember really some of the first games I would play was Halo with my brother, and we used to get my dad to play with us and my sister, and video game skill level, my brother would be way up there, because my brother played a lot of video games. I was still learning, and so I wasn't very good at all. And then you got my sister who like never played, but was good at other games. Yeah, basically more mind and puzzle games. And that's where her real strong suit is. She's really good at solving puzzles and solving problems. But we used to gang up on my brother in Halo 3, and I'd convince all of them to team up. And quite literally, we would take both tanks and Blood Gulch and try to kill him that way. And it always ended up backfiring, because he was good enough to... I was trigger happy, and he'd hit me against my brother, or my father, in terms of I would accidentally shoot him. And then I became a problem instead of a solution. That was always fun. And so that's why, like, I hold Halo in a high regard. But I enjoy different kinds of games. Like, I found I like more, I'm gonna say, simulation style games. One of the games that recently got put out on the Epic Games Store for free download, and by the time this video goes up, that download, or the free part of that download, is probably gone. So sorry if you missed it. Still, I think it's back up to 20 bucks. Great game, I love it, but he's not into that style of game as much as I am. I enjoy them. I like building things up and making them better. Like, I play City Skylines every now and then when I'm really feeling like I need something that's a time sink. But that's just, he doesn't do those kinds of games, and so I find it interesting. I don't know what got me into those kinds of games, to be honest, but I enjoy them, and that's one of the awesome things about video games, is there's so many different mediums and things you can do and play and experiment with, and they're honestly just like books in terms of there's a little bit of something for everyone, and that's really nice to get to see. Sorry I'm taking my time on this shrine if it is bugging you a little bit. I just kind of got in a rhythm, and now that I'm seeing how many coins we have, I kind of feel like pushing it towards seeing if we can get the 100 coins. I know I was going to speed all of these up, but I just felt like I've been in a bit of a rhythm. But it might be a tad longer of an episode because of that. We've also been getting a ton of blue coins, so that's been nice to pick up. I imagine we're at about 10 now, because we were at 5, and I think I've only picked up about 5. But I'd be curious to see down in the comments below, just as a way of maybe getting a little bit of interaction, and just hearing what kind of games you like to play, and maybe what games you grew up playing, if your taste has changed a little bit over time, or if you're still playing the same games that you learned growing up. So, like, for me, example, I've gone back and forth and changed genres a couple of times. I used to be big into competitive online first-person shooters. As you can tell by how I was talking earlier, I played a lot of Halo, and I played a lot of Halo Online. I played a ton of Halo 3 and Reach, and probably a bit more than I should have, to be honest. But it was fun, it was worth it. My friends were into it as well, and we all played, and I'm not going to say that I was great. And I won't say that I was, like, good. I enjoyed playing, and it definitely showed a little bit, and just in terms of I was probably getting more kills than deaths at a decent point, but in the same breath, it's a lot of that just comes from playing enough. I played a little bit of Call of Duty, Whoops. But, while I did play that, I fell out of it pretty quick. I was one of those people that I didn't like the prestige. I got to the max level, then I was like, why do I want to give up my max prestige? Or, my max prestige. My max, level. I worked this hard to progress and do it. Why isn't it washing off? There we go. I worked this hard for it, why would I want to give it up so easily? And I was weird like that. I get it though. If that's what you were into, I don't want to shame you by any means. It's not a bad game, it's just my interest for it has definitely... Oh. If I didn't miss the jump. Oh well. Let's get back to storming the castle. Basically. Oh, there's some coins there that we didn't get, including another blue coin. I feel like how we're supposed to get this coin that I'm trying, or that I just tried to get, is to use the rocket nozzle. But, oh well, we'll get it later. It's not the attitude I want to have about all of our coins, but for most of them I'm okay with saying that. Because I'll probably just be like, hey, let's get this while we're here. I just feel like we spent a long time on this shrine. Sniper! Man, I've been going for a bit. This is probably going to be a longer episode. Oh well. It's because I'm pushing for this 100 coin. It's one of those things that lingers in my head. Because if we can get rid of it now, I will be a happy camper. Jeez. Check something here while I see these. No? Okay. Those look like blue coin opportunities. I should just be going up here instead of trying to do this jump, because I have this... I missed. Because I have this shortcut. Dang it! Jeez. The play is not to the level I would like it. Stand on the awning. We've done it like 5 times this episode. I don't know how I got that spin jump in, because I did not flick the stick, but oh well. We're skimping for coins here, if we can... Jeez, those coins go away so fast! I hope there's still 24 coins. I think there are. Hopefully. Like Mario, you want to jump high enough? There's a couple up there, but we don't have the rocket nozzle, but I think I can still see 24. Thank you. The coins didn't go a weird way. Okay. Let me stop and kind of look at where our coins are. Cool, got that. Go over here. We got a lot of wind circulating us, which makes me a bit nervous, not gonna lie. Okay, I think we're safe. Yes. Okay, cool. 81, we're doing well. And I know there's a rocket nozzle over there, which can get us a lot of our coins. Okay, sweet. I think oh no, because I don't need to worry about the 64 thing where I need to be counting coins and really making sure that I grab the coins in the right spots. That I should be able to do this. Nice thing is we will get the 100 coins knocked out of the way. Oh, there's so many coins left. I don't know why I was worried. Oh, I wanted that, but... Thing is, I think when we get the 100 coins, it boots us out of the level. So, we might as well... just go ahead and head this way, and then we'll head back to actually get our shrine. But getting this off the board make me very happy. Because I worry about 100 coins. I worry about 100 coins. I worry about 100 coins. There we go. 4th time's the charm. There we go. All the way across the sky. Let's see if we can get this. With time to spare. Okay, does this kick us out? I think it does. Shine. So yes, it does. So I'm glad I thought of that. But we did get 2 shrines done today, and one a very long and foreboding shrine. In the next episode, we're going to continue on with Ricco Harbor and actually do the Cage Shine Spirit. Man, I wish I could hit the right buttons. But getting that 100 coin knocks that instantly off the list, and that gives us a lot of cushion. We already have 17 blue coins! So we're actually doing really good in the blue coin department. I'm very happy with that. But in the next episode, we will continue on with Ricco Harbor. So have a good one, guys. Bye!